to News at Night for Tuesday, December 8th. I'm Colette Linden. The Canadian junior hockey team says it will resume its selection camp on Tuesday after completing a 14-day quarantine in Red Deer, Alberta. The camp was suspended on November 26th after 2 players and 1 non-core staff member tested positive for COVID-19. The World Junior Hockey Championship is scheduled to start December 25th. The 9 other international teams are scheduled to arrive by charter flight December the 13th. Exhibition games are planned for December 20th to the 23rd. Following a 4-hour meeting, City Council has decided to increase the levy by 1.57% for the part of the budget they can control. It did start the night at 2.12%. Councillors sharpened their pencils and took money out, but the biggest cash saving was presented by the mayor, who suggested taking away $500,000 from winter control services since the number on the budget did not meet the actual totals for the past 5 years. He also noted there was a reserve in place should they go over budget this year. Money was also taken from one line item for student employment to the tune of $90,000, as well as an inflationary budget increase of 1% of capital reserves was removed. There were additions made to having an electrician's apprentice with the city, as well as getting a concrete crushing company to come in over the next 3 years. Mayor Provenzano said he hoped the community could see a real effort by councillors and staff to provide the services they expect to provide.
I know this winter will be hard, especially with the holidays fast approaching. But we're coming into the final miles of this crisis, so let's all buckle down and do what's necessary to keep ourselves and others safe.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says up to 249,000 doses of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine will arrive on Canadian soil by the end of the month, with the first doses delivered next week. Health Canada is set to approve the vaccine from American-based pharmaceutical company Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech for use in Canada within days. Canada is set to receive 4 million doses of the Pfizer vaccine by March, beginning this month, which is enough to inoculate 2 million people with 2 doses each. The federal government has purchased 20 million doses of the Pfizer vaccine and has the option to buy 56 million more. Pfizer needs to store its vaccine at ultra-cold temperatures below -70 degrees Celsius, so the company is planning to ship the doses directly to provinces. Health Canada is also reviewing 3 other vaccine candidates, including one from Moderna, which is set to deliver 2 million doses to Canada in the first quarter of 2021. TAG is the animal assistance group. It's run solely by dedicated volunteers. They rely on fundraising, sponsorship, and donations from the public to assist in the care or placement of the homeless pets. Their mission is to decrease overpopulation of cats. They focus on spaying and neutering all pets that come into their care. Sponsors and donors are lifelines to pets in need. I had the pleasure to interview Elizabeth Moran, who is a volunteer and advocate for TAG. I asked Elizabeth, how can someone become a foster parent?
We usually take in kittens because that's more fun.
Oh, yes, babies are fun.
Kittens are fun.
That's
it's true. Often we'll get a mother cat with her kittens. We have had some, they're called queens. We have had some queens give birth here in our home.
Okay.
Others come in with their kittens. And we get to acclimate them to living in a home. We make sure they have the right food, the veterinary care if they need it. We get them used to people. Some of them come in and they are feral, meaning they haven't had any contact with people or not good contact with people.
Okay.
Some are abused, so we get them used to people so they can go to a forever home.
You can view the entire interview on our YouTube page or read the article on TAG posted to SiouxOnline.com. We finally had some of that white stuff falling from the sky. Stay tuned to find out if you need to pull out your snowblower. So we'll be right back with your weather update.
When it comes to peace of mind, think KC Security Services, a locally owned and operated security service, voted the best security company in Sault Ste. Marie. We specialize in mobile patrols and alarm responses. At KC Security, we also offer stationary guard services for commercial and residential properties, events, and more. Available 24 hours per day, 365 days a year.
KC Security Services, where peace of mind is a matter of choice, your one-stop shop for all your security needs.
It's been a while since I've seen Joe. We were a couple of pranksters, and Joe was always full of surprises. But today, he's the one in for a surprise.
The thing is, Joe doesn't live here anymore. For people living with dementia, getting lost can happen unexpectedly. Are you ready to help? Help people living with dementia live safely in our communities. Contact your local Alzheimer's Society and visit findingyourwayontario.ca.
At Maitland Ford Lincoln, we see our trucks everywhere. We see them on Queen Street, Lake Street, North Street, Bay Street, 2nd line, 3rd line, 4th line, Pine Street, Great Northern Peoples Road, Wellington, Cora Road, Bruce Street, Carmen's Way, Northern Ave, Trunk Road. Folks come from all over Algoma District and beyond to buy their truck at Maitland Ford Lincoln. Amazing prices, outstanding service. King Street, Shannon Road, Goulet Bay, Black Road, Government Road, and even on Pine Shores. Yep, our trucks are everywhere. Get yours at Maitland Ford Lincoln, built for Northern life, on Great Northern Road, just north of the hospital.
Inspections Agency is warning the public of several deli meats being recalled because of possible listeria contamination. They include 175-gram packages of Compliments brand Montreal-style smoked meat, smoked beef pastrami, and corned beef, all with the best before date of December 11, 2020. Also recalled are 150-gram packages of Levitt's brand corned beef, Montreal-style smoked meat, and New York-style pastrami with the best before date of December 23rd, as well as 175-gram packages of the Deli Shop brand sliced pastrami with the best before date of December the 11th. The federal regulator says there has been one reported illness that may be associated with the products, which it advises consumers to throw out or return to the store. It adds that Levitt's Foods Canada Inc. is recalling affected products that had an ongoing CFIA investigation may leading to more recalls. Food contaminated with Listeria monocytogenes may not look or smell spoiled, but can still cause symptoms including vomiting, nausea, persistent fever, muscle aches, severe headache, and neck stiffness. Pregnant women, the elderly, and people with weakened immune systems are particularly at risk. Today, Terry Sheehan, Parliamentary Secretary to the Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Economic Development and Official Languages and Minister responsible for FedNor, announced a Government of Canada repayable contribution of $5 million to help consolidate Tenaris' pipe manufacturing operations at Algoma Tubes in Sault Ste. Marie. Algoma Tubes is Canada's only seamless steel pipe manufacturer that uses advanced manufacturing technologies to produce differentiated pipe products for Canada's oil and gas sector. This builds on a 2019 commitment by the Government of Canada to support Tenaris' $36 million investment in its Canadian manufacturing capabilities, including the expansion of the capacity of Algoma Tubes in Sault Ste. Marie. This FedNor investment in Sault Steel Pipe Manufacturing's facility will create 75 full-time jobs. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport Development Corporation will be hosting a frozen parade on Saturday, December 19th from 5 to 8 p.m. This parade will offer the community a chance to salute our first responders for all that they do, especially this year dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. It will also offer an opportunity to get a glimpse of jolly old St. Nick, who we have asked to come to the Sault for the event. Due to the restrictions with COVID-19, this will be a drive-through parade. Parade goers will drive through the parade at a slow speed without stopping or getting out of vehicles. The first responders, Santa, and other organizations with displays or floats will stay in their areas and not approach any vehicles. Please do not arrive before 5 in order to allow Santa to arrive at the airport and get set up. Last vehicle entry will be 7:45 p.m. If you are a local business or organization that would like to participate and show your support, they are allotting space along Dr. Roberta Bondar Parkway for floats or displays. There is no theme other than a salute to our first responders and Christmas. For those without a float, you can contact Avery Construction. Float supply is limited. The deadline to register to participate is 4 p.m. Friday, December the 11th. TAG is the Animal Assistance Group. It's run solely by dedicated volunteers. They rely on fundraising, sponsorship, and donations from the public to assist in the care or placement of the homeless pets. Their mission is to decrease overpopulation of cats. They focus on spaying and neutering all pets that come into their care. Sponsors and donors are lifelines to pets in need. I had the pleasure to interview Elizabeth Moran, who is a volunteer and advocate for TAG. I asked Elizabeth, how can someone become a foster parent?
We usually take in kittens because that's more fun.
Oh, yes, babies are fun.
Kittens are fun. It's true. So often we'll get a mother cat with her kittens. We have had some, they're called queens. We have had some queens give birth here in our home.
Okay.
Others come in with their kittens. And we get to acclimate them to living in a home. We make sure they have the right food, the veterinary care if they need it. We get them used to people. Some of them come in and they are feral, meaning they haven't had any contact with people or not good contact with people.
Okay.
Some are abused, so we get them used to people so they can go to a forever home.
You can view the entire interview on our YouTube page or read the article on tag posted to SiouxOnline.com. The first person to ever break the sound barrier is dead. Chuck Yeager, world-renowned fighter pilot and test pilot, died Monday shortly before 9 p.m. Yeager earned many medals throughout his career. A Purple Heart, Bronze Star, and Legion of Merit are just a few of many. In 34 years with the military, which started in the Second World War as P-51 pilot, Yeager shot down 11 enemy aircraft on October 14, 1947, blew the Bell X-1 at Mach 1 while at 45,000 feet. No plans have been made public for his funeral or other arrangements at this time.